Hey, it's Friday, man. Time to be dancing in the street. So, my wife's on her way home. I'll tell you, man, that girl's a tiger, man. You just do not find girls like her everywhere. So, she's got that diabetes crap, and there's no solution, and it's just you know, makes her work harder for everything she has, everything she wants, and all that. But tonight we're going to go out with a couple friends um, and have a good time, and I'll have to help her in her temptation to eat certain foods. But going out into the world, I'm not getting along really good with this PC per PC climate that we got going on around here. I just don't dig it, man. That means you're telling it like it is. And to sit there and have to bite your tongue from all the things that we see. I mean, give me a break, man. It's just too much, You see kids walking into a restaurant or any place, and they go really loud. Well, don't say nothing to him. He's going through some growing pains. Screw that. I'm going to give him some pains to grow on. Just too much. And I say stuff to people. These two guys are walking by my wife and I. They're saying, fuck this, fuck that, fuck this, fuck that. And I go, hey, man, why don't you shut your mouth in front of my wife? Oh, fuck you. And they ran away, It's the big cowards they are. The other day I was at a Walmart picking up something, and I'm in line. A lot of people there. Denver's a sanctuary city, so the crowd isn't as diverse as you would think. But I was in line, and I'll tell you something, man. This homosexual said, excuse me, to someone behind me, and he was reaching across, and this person was so close to me. And even if I didn't hear his voice, I'd probably know it was a homosexual because of their sexual acts that make them have this open grave smell to them because of their depravity and everything. And it may sound sick, but it's very true. It's a fact. But I kind of moved away from him real quick, and he started saying stuff to me. And he said, I go, well, I don't want you standing that close to me. He goes, you're a homophobe. I go, homophobe or not, I don't want any man standing that close to me. Now get away from me. And he started running down the aisle screaming, homophobe, all this stuff. And all these people were there looking at me. And it's a good thing most of them were illegals, because I go, pinche maricon. And they know what that means. If you know what that means, then you know what. Then they just kind of go, okay. Like they can see my point of view. So, but that could have ended a lot differently, because these people think they can push their life onto you. And I'll tell you, I write a lot about stuff like this. A lot. I used to get on rants and raves on Craigslist and talk about a lot of things. And I was a main contributor for a long time. But they started shutting me down. I've had to, change my email address and little Noxema. So I can get on and say my piece, But if you look at Denver's Craigslist right now, there is nothing posted in rants and raves. They moved rants and raves from personals to community. You can't say anything there. There's nothing from Denver. There's nothing from Fort Collins. There's nothing from Greeley. There's nothing anywhere in the state. Sometimes I slip some stuff in there. Sometimes I slip some stuff in there, but it just doesn't stay. I don't know. I know Craigslist is monitoring that site because a lot of my stuff gets removed before it even hits the board, you know. So that's how it is. So, you know, I'm looking for a place. It's kind of like, I was on that site for a long time, man, like 7, 8 years, just raising hell. If you know my personality and my other things about me, you'll see I do have a foot to stand on. So, today I'm using the Michi, my newfound love, and my freshly honed, freshly stropped Philharmonica. All I did is just touch this up on a 20,000 since I haven't used it for a while. So, I'm going to go out with some friends. So, I interviewed for another job, and I'm waiting for the results. So I have to go up against someone else. And it's a driving job. It's just like pretty much like the one I had before, driving seniors around. But this one here is just much more classy, much more organized, everything else, and it's just a great pleasure to work there. And I actually worked at this place in 1992 to 93 as a chef. So old memories, you know. But talking about what, 1992? That's a long time ago. Anyway, so I called my employer, right, the one who hired me. They want me to work this Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. No, yeah, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, 12 hours driving. That's probably would be the most extreme driving I've ever done because it's just ridiculous, man. You know, I mean, how many times do you actually get out of a vehicle and for how long, you know? There you go. As James would say, creamy goodness. So, this stuff has a great scent to it. I have about 3 days growth. So I painted up my dining room yesterday. And I know I went out with my wife to get a bite to eat real quick and stopped at a little shop and just for a second I had her take a picture of my ankles and my knee area, and they're just swelled up. It's pretty ridiculous. Alright, is that better? Son of a bitch. Feels like it's gonna fall off of there. Got this thing in something. It's a facial mask. Oh, it's from the XXX pomade. Woohoo! Here's a little history on how I came about honing my own razors. I had my grandfather's razor, and for a long time I didn't know what to do with it. You know, I didn't even like to shave because I had problems with the DE razors. And so I just started doing some research, I guess. I'm not sure exactly. But I found a pretty popular person to hone razors. And I got it back and I didn't like it. That feels good, man. Watching this guy in this video. Says that shaving is a nuisance. And I go, you need to shave like your grandpa did with great soaps, a great brush, and a great razor. So there's no reason to walk around dirty and grubby looking. So I bought some stones and I just started honing, and I think I got the Norton 4.8 first. And I wasn't satisfied with the edge. And I just started looking at videos, man. Bought me a jeweler's loupe. Eventually bought me the 400 times magnification microscope for my laptop. And I eventually bought me my 20K Suaro. I'll tell you, I remember I got a really good price on that, man. I got it for $250. It was going for $450 everywhere, man, for a long time. Creamy, creamy. I gotta be careful because I have a little scar right there. I think last time I shaved, I didn't have that DE razor sitting in there properly or something, because I just took some skin off. And I'll tell you, that's the worst scar. Got one right here, just like it. I have another one over here somewhere. That's the Ramos scar I got there, man. Man, this stuff smells so good. So, you're just cutting through them hairs, man. Yeah, we all know what it's like to work with people that aren't very professional, who think that because you work for them, that you're obligated to them. And it sucks because they're taking advantage of your ability and freedom to make money, and they know it, and they're just assholes for doing that. My wife worked for a number of people when I first met her, especially, who were like that. And she had 3 supervisors that were like that, and I talked to 3 of them. You know, 2 of them stopped. There's 2 women that stopped, and this one big fat son of a bitch. I told my wife, I said, "Okay, let me go with you in the morning. Introduce me to him." She walks me up there, and this fucker has all these women sitting in a circle. He's just barking out orders. He's a big old fat fuck. Man, this is really super creamy soap. Feels nice. I could put soap in my face all day. So I just told her, I said, just walk in the room and introduce me to him. And he's sitting there, you know, like an asshole. Like, come on, dude, these are accountant women. You know, you don't talk to any woman like that. You know, if you can't talk just even keel, be cool, then you're an asshole. So walk in, and everyone looked right at us, and he did. And she goes, "Hey Ted, this is my husband Leonard." Like that, right? And I walked over to him. I looked at him square in the face, and I stuck my hand out, and I shook his hand. I grabbed it kind of hard, And I appreciate you treating my woman like a gentleman, you know what I mean? And I looked at him, he's backed away. He didn't mess with her for a whole week. And he started up again. So I called him. I go, Ted, you really gonna make me come back up there? Because this time I was gonna fucking smack him, son of a bitch. Suicide blonde was the color of your hair. I seen people put a comb right here to shave. It's starting to get ugly again. I think I shaved it and disturbed it. I ain't scared to no scars. All right. Man, that was a really good shave. I'll tell you something, man. People who don't shave have no idea what they're missing. I see them all the time. Walk around, grubby face. But people like us are starting to become the minority. At least around here, because because it just is. It's just a change in times, man. And we're supposed to, you know, appreciate the homosexual for whatever fucking reason. And it's like, well, what about the man who produces children and sticks with his family and dedicates himself to one woman? You know? Isn't he supposed to be celebrated too, or more? Should be celebrated more. You know, because without that kind of person, no one would be around. You know? And it goes for women too, you know? It's called the good salt of the earth type people. And if you're going to try to force yourself onto me, I can look on Google. You know, when you first start Google, the search engine, gay stuff comes on. Go on eBay, gay stuff comes on. Go on Amazon, gay stuff comes on. You can't get away from it. You know, you go down the street, there's guys holding hands. I don't know. It's just too much, man. It's too much for me, man. All I want to do is just drink beer and shave. So, man, that's perfect. I'll tell you, man, this Phil harmonica razor has been the best investment ever. That goes without a doubt. So if anyone out there is compelled to get on this and turn off the phone. If anyone out there is compelled to confront me with their beliefs, just remember, I have the same freedoms to state my beliefs. If you don't like what I have to say about what I had to say, then don't listen to me anymore. Don't listen. Just go away. You know, because you know what? I'm not bothering anybody. I'm just stating my own opinion, and my own opinion is worth something. That's the Fat Jack. So, la piste, la résistance. And don't get me wrong, I don't have anything about gays, just stay over there, you know what I'm saying? You don't want me over where you're at, I don't want you over where I'm at. Woohoo, man. Ah. Yeah, you just gotta love it, man. You just gotta love shades, man. Look at that thing. Man, I'm looking good today. Today is Friday. My wife should be home like really soon, next 10 or 15 minutes, so. All right, man, this is Guy Solis, Gentleman's Edge. And remember, even if your ankle and your knee is swelled up, it's still a good day for a shave and a slick back. Later.